Hey man, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Nice. So, my teacher,
Can we live?
Yeah, we're recording.
no, he said he's leaving, so I'm worried.
Are you leaving?
That was fine. You
Where you
won't
going?
make too much noise.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
We don't need you.
I know.
Wow, yeah. Valid member of this team. Anyway, what's happening, fellas? It's your resident Black Spider-Man. Cylinder in the building. This is the art dealers. Guys, say hello, guys.
Oh, so we're starting like
Yeah,
this?
no, this is it.
Like, does it you go countdown this time?
No.
What's happening, baby?
People are listening to us right now. Guys. We got a special guest. Please, please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Amy.
Amy, who are you? Just tell us a little about yourself.
She's Daniel's girlfriend.
Yeah, this
No.
is the one,
So you need to know.
the one that he always talks about, guys.
Daniel, we're friends.
Body.
Hell. Anyway, guys, I was thinking about this on my way here. What's your most expensive clothing pieces in your wardrobe right now? Most expensive in terms of value?
Oh, it's you.
Not just you, John. Most expensive in terms of value, or most expensive purchase?
By yourself.
Yeah, by yourself.
Dude, I hustle, bro. I never buy my stuff, dude. I get my parents to pay, dude.
Okay, even if you got the cash from your folks.
The most expensive thing I bought out of my own pocket was like 400 rand. It was a hoodie. But I got my parents to buy me Vapor Maxes. That was 3 grand. That was
Yo. Damn.
I think with me, it'll have to be a jacket. I have one for 2.5.
Where's it from?
You got a flex.
Where's it from?
I know my dad bought it. But I don't like
Let's go, dude.
But I don't like wearing it.
You like it,
Wearing money is not nice.
You gotta wear money, dude.
I got a coat from the Netherlands. But I got it from Amsterdam. Sent me back 260 euros.
Damn.
Fair enough.
Sent my dad back 260 euros. So I didn't contribute a cent to
That's
that.
actually pretty expensive.
So what's the conversion rate there? Like,
Bro, that's like almost 4 grand, dude. It's like 3 something.
Yeah.
I'm robbing you
Just
tonight, my guy.
Pull through. Pull through.
mine, I think, was Air Force I had in primary school. I just know it's like.
What grade was this?
What grades? Grade 4, grade 2.
4 or 5.
Yeah, man. He's flexing on the.
Flexing down out in Browndale, dude.
So Timmy basically brought the Amex back in
You know what it
from the
is.
90s. He brought it back.
They never went out to
Me.
Say they basically did go out for some time.
That's true, actually. And then they came back with vengeance, bro. When,
Oh,
when I was in grade
everyone.
10,
Hard.
Everyone
was rocking Air
had them.
Forces.
And there was Air Maxes, like, I think I was matric. Almost everyone besides me, because I don't like to fall for this. I don't fall for these trends.
Is it?
You're matric here.
No, I'm matric, yeah. Everyone
But I
had
can
Air Max
say-
90s. Everyone
I
had them.
can say with ripped jeans, Linda brought ripped jeans back.
Guys, I've been saying this. No one wants to believe
I'm
me.
not really
No one
Linda's
wants to
been wearing
believe
ripped
it.
jeans since grade 10. Since
Guys.
you was in grade 10, not me.
Thank you very much.
So that was a long time.
On record, everyone knows this now. Amy, what's expensive?
I don't know.
What about
I don't remember the price of my clothes.
Yo,
What's this?
she just swipes.
What is this?
Oh.
Milk face.
This is a K-way.
Poor man's milk face.
Yeah, I don't know how much it was.
My most expensive. I think the most expensive I've personally bought is my Levi's jacket. That was about 1.7. And then I bought patches from Dover Street Market in London. Just that
a
was
casual flex over there.
that was quite expensive. I think they were like almost £10 each. But they were
Oh goodness,
yeah.
dude. What the hell?
But I mean,
£10.
How many did you buy?
I bought 3.
Yeah.
I bought 3.
£30.
Hey, it's from Dover Street. When am I ever gonna do that again?
That's true, actually.
And then
Stealing those
most
patches.
expensive
Off the
when
jackets.
NMDs were like super in.
When they started popping.
Yeah, my parents bought me these suede green ones for like 3 grand.
Oh, your mom from overseas.
Yeah, those are cool.
There is like your mom from overseas, like he has a mom in SA.
In SA and another
and a
one.
mom overseas, like she just floats.
I wouldn't mind, bro.
And I think I wore them literally like 3
Imagine that
times.
double birthday.
But what's the most expensive thing that you own? Car excluded. Cars don't count.
Wow.
I was about to say my car.
Probably either my computer or PlayStation 4. Let me see. I mean, it's not an
The thing
amazing
is,
computer.
I don't own anything. Like,
Yeah, everything.
nothing's mine.
Exactly.
Where I live.
Yeah.
My braces.
Yeah, those things were.
Hundred percent.
It's a grill,
Right now, I'm rolling with 33K in my mouth.
Like, some
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
about these braces.
Who needs a grill, bruh?
He's
You
a
can
girl.
cut braces.
That's money, bro.
Brace gang.
That's money.
And you guys? Panashe?
I got an Xbox One. I'm not quite sure how much it cost, but it came from Seattle. So.
Oh wow.
I see. I don't.
Damn. And you guys?
Seattle.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, I guess my laptop, but
Your
that
iMac or something.
my dad
Did
hustles.
you
for
say
that.
our laptop?
No, mine.
Oh, I was like, yo.
Hey,
I'm not
What's
sure
going
my
on?
laptop. Great.
This is a professional environment, guys. Keep it real. Jobs, you had a good question on our group chat is fire, guys.
It's a bit awkward, so let me quickly find it.
What?
You're
Nah, I
the
forgot,
South
bro.
Africa.
You're the one who suggested it.
Nah, I did suggest it.
But he forgot.
But like,
was a hard
Alright,
question.
I'll kill some time for
It
you.
was worth 4 marks.
I was listening to the Kanye album, and all the what's it called? What am I trying to say? All the mental illness aside, objectively, it's his worst album, and I don't know what you guys.
I'll date
Last week you said you dug it, dude.
Listen. I
Also, I
don't
stopped
think
listening.
I don't think it's I don't think production-wise it's a bad album, but objectively, I think it's his worst album out of his whole catalog of music. Because I watched the Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, that short movie. That's art. That's just straight up art, and that's when Kanye was sane. And then now, I mean, if you just listen to the lyrics, it's just like, are you even trying anymore? The production is good, and I'm sure it means a lot to him, but it's his worst album.
There's a hater.
The beast.
Well,
It's his worst album.
I wouldn't know. I don't listen to white supremacists.
Cheap
I
as
actually think I'm gonna stop listening to Kanye after this album.
Balls.
I haven't.
Can you be a white supremacist if you're black?
Yes.
Can you?
Can you be pro-black but date a white girl?
Yes.
Nah.
I don't think so.
Shout out Donald Glover.
I don't think so.
Dude, you genuine.
Does Donald Glover have a white?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's
Really?
married to a white chick. Yeah, got
Dude,
two
you genuine
mixed race
You
babies.
can't be like. No, you're a traitor. You can't be like, nah. Black Lives Matter, but you're out here smooching a white.
Do you know what
Come
I
on
thought
now, bruh.
the other day? My dad told me this. He's like, just imagine if like King Shaka, like his tribe of Zulus, and then the king of the Zulus went and found a white chick and married her.
Exactly.
I'd be like, that is wrong.
Wait, that happened in isn't it Botswana or something?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
wrong.
that's
Do you
them.
know? You
Bruh, it's like literally like the worst prisoner of apartheid being like, I want myself a black honey.
Guys,
If all the white people be like, my
F
guy,
double the click.
what's going on? You
Yeah.
said we don't like black people, but now you want a black girlfriend. Like,
guys, there's a black girl in Buckingham Palace now. I think you can.
Dude, that's
For
where
real.
it started. I was like, no,
Yeah.
no.
Meghan Markle, bro. She's
is she dating or?
she got married, bro.
She's a princess.
She's
now.
the
She's a princess.
No, she's
She's a
Duchess.
Duchess of
Duchess. Yeah.
whatever.
From where?
But it's
Nigeria.
No, do you know? Have you watched Suits?
Nigeria.
Have you watched Suits?
Yeah.
Do you know the?
She's
Rachel,
not
bro.
black, bro.
She is.
Her mom's
No, she
black.
is. She's
I
not
know
black.
the mom's black, but she's not. Bro, me, I was thinking like dog. like dog.
That is the closest that
Hey,
that
bro,
place
we
is
gotta
ever
start
gonna get to
somewhere.
black
They
people.
made a
Humble
compromise.
But I was thinking it's like a trend for
She
famous
needs to be
black.
careful, bro. I'm just saying.
Why does she need to be careful?
Because the Queen had Diana killed.
Yeah, bro. She'll get taken out.
Conspiracy.
You know it's illegal to say that in England. You'll get arrested for treason.
Luckily, we're in
immediately.
South Africa.
Yeah.
I was
The
about to say,
Queen
yeah, we
killed.
can say
The Queen had
whatever.
Diana killed.
Yeah, but I was saying it's a trend
Happened.
for.
Is that you really go to jail?
You'll go to jail if you say it. That's what I was speaking to Kevin Princely, and he was telling me like everyone is like, so like if you're about it,
Now that just confirms it
Yeah.
for me, eh?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
If it's that
she
serious.
killed her.
Yeah.
And also if you beat your children, like punish them, they'll get called on like child
That's why.
services.
That's why
That's
they're
also
so
in
rowdy.
Denmark. You're not allowed to give your.
It's also illegal here now.
That's also here now, eh?
What?
It's not
You
illegal.
can't.
yet.
You can't
Thank you, Cameron. Cameron's out of here, guys.
Bye, Cameron.
buy Cameron.
Sick.
But best
DJ.
believe you do not want to enter that system in South Africa. You'd rather be beat every day and
Dude,
stay
That
in
is,
the
it
burbs.
turned
I
out
think
right,
are
bro.
like a part of our culture.
Hit
We need
foster.
to keep, it's like
Bro.
it's in the constitution.
That's the thing as a parent, you must hit your child.
Of course.
You know what's going on.
Is that
But not in anger.
No, if it's discipline.
Yeah.
Like
Sometimes you
always
need a little
about
spice. Sometimes.
Well, okay, like side question. So like last week I was having a conversation with my parents. I was like, if you guys had to hit me, how would you guys feel if I hit you back? No, for real. My parents were lost it. They're like, my dad's like, if I ever see you raise your hand towards me, I'll disown
Were
you.
they angry?
I literally said that. Okay, it's fine. If you slap me, it's chilled. I'm like, oh yeah, you're angry. But if you punch me, you're telling me something else now. Like now you
That's fair game.
that is
no,
the
like
truth.
if,
Now
you,
it's time
if you're
to fight.
punching me in my books, I'm like, you're ready to go down. One on one, let's get it. He's like, nah. If I decide to punch you, it's my decision. So
And
it's like,
jabs.
so he's tuning me. He was like, basically, we must negotiate how I hit you. I was like, no. If you want to punch me, you're telling a different story. You're not angry now. Now you want to
It
fight.
must be open hand.
Yeah, like now you want to fight me.
Jabs, let me tell you what you have to do, bro. My dad and I wrestle nowadays, dude.
You
Go
wrestle?
out to the garden, and then that's when it starts. We wrestle, no punching. You just wrestle. Whoever gets submitted loses, dude.
I'll murder my
That
dad,
is
bro.
the wildest
He has
thing
bad
I heard.
hands.
Get that
White fight right there.
Dude, the other day my dad did me dirty. I was on the phone to Amy. On the phone, comes and tackles me around my waist, and I was like, "What the heck?" Just wrestling in the house, knocking down like pictures, like, and eventually got him in a headlock, bro. I won. I won.
And he said in the
Bruh.
picture that he won.
And he straight up lied. He preached and said, "Yeah, I took Daniel down. He couldn't. There's nothing he could." I beat him, dude. He's a liar.
How old were you when you got your last hiding? I think I was like 10.
I can't remember. Eh?
I was,
I was young.
I was like
I was like
8
10.
and like shout out to my brother. He told my dad like it's enough. You can carry on hitting me, but you must let my sister and I out. He's a hero.
That's when you know the beating was
That's
free.
some Z,
Took
bro.
one for the
That's some
team.
Z, bro.
Nah, bro.
Literally, he
Took one for
stopped
the
my
team.
dad. He's like, hey, it's enough for the twins. Tell them to go out.
Or
You
enough
can
with
carry on
enough
hitting
with
me.
Jabu.
I was like legend, bro.
Nah, my dad and I were still throwing it down at 16, bro.
You're lying.
But that was like,
Bro, I've been kicked out the house like 4 times. Best believe.
What have you done?
I went,
What did you
dude.
do?
Where'd you sleep?
I went through some wild things, bro. Nah, my dad was like, "Get out my house," and I was like, "Shot." Went on a walk. My mom came driving. Took me back.
I love parents are like, get out. Wait. Wait, I love you still. Do you ever run away from home?
yes.
Yeah.
No, one of you
I
guys.
mean, like down the road and come back like.
Yeah, that's what happened. The one time I was like,
Never run away.
I'm out, dude, and I went and climbed the tree and stayed up there for like literally 8 hours until someone forced me to come down.
Nah, bro, I properly left. I remember I was 10 years old.
You walked
My
on.
mom was
10?
like, "Leave." I packed my
What,
bags.
what did you do? At
Put
10?
some food in my
What
bag
did you
and
do?
I walked. I
Legend.
just walked.
Where'd you end up?
Legend.
Dude, I ended up, it was like 10 Ks from my house, dude.
Oh,
It was
wow.
late. My mom found me 3 hours later. She had been driving. She was
I
so
can't-
mad.
I can't
So I was like, this is
But
it.
it's her fault.
This is it. I'm done.
Like,
Like,
I say, like, why is she mad? She told you to go. You obeyed her and you
bruh,
left.
I was like,
I can't run away, man.
You probably got a hiding for it for leaving the house.
She just did.
Man, she is too dangerous.
Dude, what you talking about? I've been on your street, dude.
Nah, bro, my old one. Hilda. Shout out to Hilda.
Oh, your old ass.
bruh, this was back in Zim, bruh. Really? Back in Robert Mugabe land.
Cubs.
I'm surprised you get kidnapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zim's not that bad, bro. Zim's actually pretty dope.
That's what everyone
Our
says.
crime rates are low, bruh.
Isn't there education in Zim
Unless
like
you're
very
white.
good?
Dude, Zim is the fire country. Like, besides the corruption, but besides that, it's a pretty dope country.
Oh, it's like Afghanistan, bro. It's also just walking the street.
Wow.
Bullets.
Bullets. Yeah.
There's actually a lot of people in my race from Zim. They love it.
Zim is awesome. And even Kenya, guys. Kenya's got like the best internet in Africa.
Really?
Low-key.
Kenya, yeah.
Yeah, Kenya's got the best internet.
For real.
Yeah.
What about Nigeria, dude? Lagos. Shout
I
out
think
to
this is-
Place is
Nicole?
overcrowded.
My guy.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people.
I can proudly say that I'm sure that's the highest population in Africa.
Yeah, no, it is.
In Lagos. But
They're just in the city.
Have you been to Lagos?
Just in Lagos.
Have you
But
been
half
to
of
Lagos,
them-
Jobs?
Oh yeah. Huh?
Have you been to
I won't
Lagos?
go. My uncle went. What? My uncle went one time. I was scared for him, bro. I was like, I don't know if he'll come back. He said he got there, he landed, went to the hotel, he got robbed.
To all our
Yeah.
Nigerian listeners.
Yeah, literally, as he took out his bag, he got robbed. I was like, wow. That was quick.
We just want to say that we love Nigeria.
Nigeria's about to win the
No,
World
bro,
Cup.
like, shout out to Nigeria.
I'm supporting them for the World
They have
Cup.
to win the World Cup
I'm
with that
supporting them
kid.
for the World Cup.
Your kids, guys. Oh my gosh.
Just imagine if they win. That would be the biggest party of all time. The whole nation
Nah,
would be
that's how I'm
partying.
supporting.
I want them to win. Just for that kit. And I also want Nike to plug the boys. Please shout out sponsor the art dealers if you're listening. Matt Parker, CEO of Nike. Hit us up. Do you remember your question now?
Yeah, dude. So basically, obviously you guys know, but for the listeners, my question was like, let's discuss young South Africans who are doing big things right now, seeing as Youth Day. Hashtag Happy Youth Day to all my homies out there.
It's a long hashtag.
Yeah, man.
Good. Yeah.
Can I start off?
You kill it.
I just want to say this is a golden generation of South African hip hop music.
100%.
I think
Does
we.
it have to be hip hop?
Nah, just in general. Just what are we making now? I don't really listen to a lot of other South African music, to be fair, besides like house music and hip hop.
Yeah.
But this, I feel like, especially hip hop, we've hit like quite a niche. But I was chatting when I was chatting to Hungani, I was saying that I think we've taken a lot of American sound and just added our own like spice to it. So we're not making South African hip hop music. We're making American hip hop music with South African artists.
Yeah.
Not that it sounds bad. I think it still sounds great. But I think there are a few like exceptions to this rule. I liked J Molly until I saw him live. But,
Wow.
I liked him.
Couldn't have been
Shout
that.
out, J-Mo.
It was, you were there, weren't you? Dan, you were there at Chance.
Dude, that was bad.
Because I think, so he, first of all, he wasn't performing with any in-ears, and he was behind the
So it wasn't his
speakers.
fault.
You're talking about Shane Eagle, right?
No, it's
No.
About,
Who are you talking about?
Who are
J
you talking
Molly.
about? Don't talk about-
about J Molly. He was a guy.
I actually really enjoyed Shane Eagle. Anyways, Cameron.
Yeah.
I missed Shane Eagle. I came too late. I came for.
He was good, dude.
I wish I was there. I was there, but I missed that part. But so anyway, so J Molly, he was performing like behind the speakers, so I think he was delayed, so you could see that he wasn't in time with the song. It was a good song. It was that 7 Bottle song.
Wait, like,
5.
do you mean like those speakers? And he decided, let me stand behind them and perform from there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be behind them. Otherwise,
And that's
the
what I
mic
think
will
is.
feed.
So you can still
Yeah.
hear like what's playing.
Oh no, I'll
But
say
he had
like,
nothing,
literally
He had
on
nothing.
the speakers on stage. He's like, nah, let me stand behind the speakers and perform.
Nah, it was bad. I still like his music though. It wasn't bad. And Frank Casino also.
Nah, dude, but that guy has a
He's
perfect
alright.
trap voice, dude.
Yeah, he does.
That guy could be the best trap artist in the world
But
if
then,
he wasn't from South Africa.
but then, and I
What
might
does
be
that mean?
incredibly critical now. But as soon as Chance came on, the standards were jumped by like 50.
By
That was one of the
milestone,
best.
dude.
That was one of the best performances I've ever seen. in
Even
my
though
life.
he forgot like the second verse and stuff, it was still amazing.
He was
Different
flopping.
verse.
I feel like he didn't practice at all.
No,
I
not
think
dude. He's just like South Africa. There's going to be like 60 people at this concert. Let's just wing it. And then he was like, "What? There's so many people." And then
He performed like half of his songs, and even like what is he? Stage manager was on drums. And
yeah,
everything.
his drummer didn't pitch. Well, not that he didn't pitch. He like something happened with his flight. He couldn't get there in time. Got delayed, and then his stage manager, he was literally like, "Shh, shh, shh." Didn't know how to play drums.
That's dude, but surely they could have got a drummer.
I think it was
Yeah.
probably late notice because
Yeah,
I
it's-
think he only arrived either that day or the day before.
But
Probably
that's-
the night
I'm
before.
pretty sure if you call any drumming school and be like, can I get your best drummer here now? I'll
But the
pay
thing
for
is,
all that.
if that drummer's never listened to your songs,
But surely,
what
like,
can he do?
I'm like you're a drummer. If I had to give you earphones and a beat,
Yeah, you can
listen to
follow it. You can follow
can't
it.
you follow?
You can follow
Yeah,
it.
I think it's different. Like if you have a band, if you have a set band, it's like your guy.
yeah.
But
It's
also
not- it's not
imagine
your
the
best.
stress, dude.
But it's fine. At the end of the day,
That
you're getting a
performance-
paycheck.
You're getting racks, dude.
That performance was amazing.
It was so
honestly. Honestly, the standards were incredible. That's my second favorite performance I've ever been to.
Where were you in the stadium?
So, do you know where Golden Circle started?
barrier.
I was at that barrier there.
Okay, I was literally against the barrier.
I saw these guys on TV.
Looking
I
at
saw
Chance,
them on
dude.
the. I saw them
Did
on the
you,
screen.
dude? I saw the like that massive camera rig arm was coming to me, and I was like, "Rah!" I was just screaming. I was like, "I'm on TV!"
Did you see that chick who was like performing basically half naked
No, where was this?
during the Nadia Nakai performance?
Oh no, that was gross, dude. That was
I was
nasty.
standing next to Brett Jones. That was the most uncomfortable thing I've ever seen. So basically, she was wearing like this one piece, and the cut of the V was like to her chest, so just cleavage, and then her ass was just exposed.
It was massive.
It was.
It was massive.
That was uncomfortable, guys.
I was uncomfortable. I was like, "This is gross." dude.
She was right in the front. I was like, damn.
It was right there. I was like, I was like, Jordan, I no longer want to look at this.
I was even like texting Jordan. Jordan was like hating that whole way until
Dude.
Chance came. That's when it picked up. But my question is, and shout out to Hungani because we covered this somewhat in our interview. What do you think the state of South African music is in general right now?
I think it's pretty good. I would say amazing because we're in the golden age of South African hip hop. There's a lot of people doing a lot of big things. Casper Nyovest is selling stadiums
Yeah.
like an American artist. Yeah.
How about you, Amy?
The
Oh,
artist
Well,
side.
just in general, just music, South African music in general.
Uh,
How often do you listen to
just
South
all
African
I,
music?
easy free.
Shout out, hey, we're in the music video, guys. Good times. YouTube that joint,
Yeah, I
guys.
saw you were in the video.
That was fire. I think they're cool. They're
bangers, dude.
they're like a really good example of guys who are just like super passionate and are like producing just really good music.
Is it just them two that?
It's just them two.
That's ridiculous,
Just
bro.
them
Their
two.
stuff
Jude
is so good.
Yeah, Jude also. Jude, he was a drum teacher, and he's flipping good.
No, I watched him play. The guy's ridiculously good.
Because I was chatting to Dom, and he was just like saying before he had like become friends with Jude,
Yeah.
he needed like a drummer, and he was like, okay, can you play like this? He just started mouthing the stuff he needed to say, and then Jude was like, okay, cool, and then just owned it like immediately. The guy is insane, and Dom has the smoothest voice
Yeah.
on the
Bro,
planet.
that guy,
man,
dude,
Yes.
that guy is sexy, dude. Yes, he's so good looking, dude. I'd look at his Instagram like, this guy's hot.
He's a hot man. Yeah.
Do you see? They released a video. They covered "How Deep Is Your Love."
Yeah.
Dom's voice is incredible, honestly. Oh my gosh. Look
Is
who-
it the kid?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, it's
My
shout out to
DJ.
the kid.
Hey, no, it's Enoch.
Nah.
Oh.
Shout out to Enoch, guys.
I was wondering, I'm
You
like,
know.
so the door just opened by itself. Getting robbed and we just speaking.
It's another black member and
Enoch, weren't you wearing that jacket yesterday?
He's not
Come
a
on,
guest.
dude.
a warrior.
You're so rough, dude.
Shame when you're getting roasted and you don't have a mic.
So anything
Oh, yeah.
else?
And AKA released this album.
Oh yes, I heard about that.
Fire.
It is.
Wow!
No, like my friends at Rez were saying that he released that song Beyonce or something.
Shout out to Banana. Guys.
Yeah.
Banger.
That's an amazing song. I think I played it like 6 times in a row. I love the track so much.
You're a Bombay. Can't wait to use that.
What
line.
happened? Did she cheat on him? Or what happened?
Apparently she cheated on it.
Oh, this is a great question, actually. So, AKA cheated on DJ Gentlev with Bonang, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then Bonang cheats on him. Is he allowed to get angry about it?
He's not.
No.
Dude, literally, here's my rule. The way you get a girl is the way you lose a girl.
Damn.
It's a
Chica.
simple rule.
Okay, so wait, just say I cheat on a girl.
Yes.
This is not gonna happen, by the way. I'm a very nice guy. Just say I cheat on a girl. She doesn't know. My new girl doesn't know that I cheated,
Yeah.
and then she cheats on me. Am I allowed to get angry?
As a cheater, you're not allowed to get angry.
'Cause you
Actually,
know
no.
You're allowed to get angry. You can't say
Guys,
anything.
I just got cheated on.
Don't expect sympathy, but you're allowed to be mad.
Okay, that's
She
a,
did
that's
you
a fair
dirty.
answer.
Okay, now my question is why is he allowed to get mad when his ex doesn't even know that he cheated?
No, she knows. No, it's so public. Of course she knows.
No, I'm saying with your situation.
Oh, my sin.
Yeah.
I was into AKA. I was like, what?
No.
So
Like
yes,
with you, like
yes.
you cheat
Don't say
on
me
your
like
ex.
I cheated, bro.
Okay, let's say as an example. So let's say I cheat on my ex, aware, and then I date another girl. She cheats on me, but my ex doesn't know I cheated on her.
Yes.
Why should I get angry at my current girlfriend for cheating on me when my ex doesn't even know I
Because
cheated?
she doesn't know either. So why is she cheating on you, dude?
But dude, who gives me the right?
There's no right, dude. You can be angry.
Dude,
Hey,
no,
your
no
feelings
one
were
is
hurt.
innocent,
Hey, you're
bro.
not saying you're not gonna be hurt.
I'll be hurt, but I have no right to be like, nah.
It's
you
not-
be
it's not
weird,
fair.
Like, yes, it's
Burn
hypocritical.
to hell. Nah, bruh.
It's
like,
hypocritical,
You
yes.
should be like, okay, I deserve it.
I think you're allowed to tell someone they're going to hell if you also know you're going there. I'm just saying. If you've accepted the fact that you're trash, you're still allowed to point out other trash.
Yeah, it's a good
That's
point.
fair enough.
It's a good point. And you're
Back to
going
music.
on- Yeah, back to AKA.
Back to the game.
Yeah, it's a fire album. All the tracks are heat.
Touch my blood.
Touch My Blood, the best name of our album ever.
I was invited to that. Oh, not me. My
Invited?
friend. So my friend is good mates with like Cade and Napa and all those guys who are friends with him, and he asked me to go, and I couldn't because of the youth day thing. Had obligations.
That's, dude, I would have flaked on that.
Yeah, there was a listening party like a couple of days ago, and then they had another event yesterday at La Familia yesterday.
I don't know why you didn't do this.
Come
That
on,
is
dude.
amazing.
I had obligations, bro. I was on Navy, bro. I had to serve the
You
Lord.
should've- hey, dude.
But it would have
Amen.
been fire, guys. I'm just saying. And
Yeah, but. South
what about
African-
like South African like indie music and like I don't know like that kind of genre, pop music and all that kind of
I
stuff.
don't know.
I don't
much
listen
about
to
that. I only.
I don't.
I'm not too knowledgeable on it.
It's not big enough, I must say.
But just musically like.
Like, who are you referring to? Like the short straw type of people?
Yeah, I guess so. Like
No, they're
musically.
big.
Yeah, they're South
Especially with
African.
white people.
Hey,
Hey,
Dude,
can't
that's
say
like-
how it is.
The
20,000
Antwoord.
white people and like the rest
English white people. Only English white people.
But then there's also the Afrikaans artists.
It's not
Afrikaans music is huge.
Yeah,
That's
it's
pop.
huge.
Afrikaans music is
It's
huge.
like country music in America, dude.
Afrikaans music. Karen Zoid is probably the most popular white
Yeah,
woman on
she's
this
People
in this
in
country.
Stellenbosch love her.
She's the most popular white woman in this country, honestly.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Now, but like I can genuinely say house music is the biggest thing there is.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Whether
Yeah,
people
yeah.
like it or not, it is the biggest.
And I was
Plus,
thinking-
I think we've had-
ODB guy.
Is he really that big, or is his
He
head
is quite
is his head just that big? Just-
Timo.
Timothy V. Personally, don't like his music. Live, he's not my
Cup of tea.
not even cup of water. Man.
You'd rather die thirsty, dude.
I do like when he performs. I'm like, dude, just sounds like a demon in a tin can.
Whoa.
Cheapers, yeah.
Like, nah, shout out to him, bro. Like, he's doing big things. Nah,
He's
like,
shouting out him.
nah, like, shout out. He's doing big things.
I love their
For him.
friends.
You
I
respect
love
the
their
grind,
friends,
but-
it's
I respect the grind, but for me, he's not for me.
Oh, okay.
like- do you think anyone's gonna get as big as Black Coffee?
Yes.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, people need to, because our
Black
deep
Coffee
house
is
is
ginormous right
our
now.
deep house is amazing, and you see like American artists, they do like say like Unforgettable.
Yeah.
It's a very watered down and weak track, and people love that track. So imagine if South Africans like uplifted deep house artists and like how big they'll be.
No, the thing was like with deep house, it's like I love deep house. So, like I know what's going on. These guys are happy where they are. That whole underground scene, they love
Oh
it
yeah, it's also pretty cool.
because they know if they go mainstream,
They have to change stuff.
they'll have to change their sound.
I don't know if I'm like uneducated on this subject, but like, why do all like EDM producers and like all those guys, they like, get a name for themselves in South Africa, then they just go overseas to like the Netherlands or?
Man, Cameron would have
No,
answered
because,
that
like-
question so quick. Damn.
No, like what do you mean? Like just go overseas?
Like they're like, okay,
Like, they'll be big
the next
there.
step in my career is there because that's where people are interested in me.
I think because that's where
He's mostly appreciated.
also, but that's where the labels are. Like
Yeah.
where the especially EDM, like progressive house music. That's where the labels are. So it's easier to, for one, get signed, and then your exposure is just massive because it's just everyone listens to that type of music.
Yeah, so like EDM's like the Netherlands and all that, and like deep house with noises.
So it's not a cop out doing that.
It's,
Nah, I
nah,
think-
it's not. It's a career move.
It's literally a career.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Like with Alex. That's the reason why I moved to England.
He's booming there, dude.
Huh?
He's booming there, dude. He's on Spotify making tracks, dude.
Like that's the thing. Like he's doing well for himself. If you stay
Shout out to
you
Alex,
don't
bro.
think
Miss you,
good.
bro.
Nothing, dude.
Yeah.
Miss you, man. Come back. That's it.
Shout out.
Shout out. Do you know who Black Coffee said that DeCapo said? Black Coffee said DeCapo was going to be like next,
Yeah.
the next like big.
Nah, he said he will be better than him.
Do you think so?
100%.
I think mixing,
100%.
yes, but musically, I think Black Coffee still makes like the best music, production wise. Oh, some of the dude. Superman is
The thing with Black Coffee.
probably the best house song that's ever come out of this country. I'm even willing to fight
See,
that.
Say what you have to say, Jobs.
The thing is, it's not about
Superman.
the quality of music. It's about who backs you. And if Black
Yeah.
Coffee is backing you, then you have Black Coffee's connections.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Like with Superman, I disagree. Like it's nice, I'll jam to it. But like Black Coffee's done better than that for me.
Oh yeah,
Even
sure.
old school housewives,
Oh, yeah.
he's done better than that. That's just when mainstream, so like, ooh, it's cool. But like with the couple, he'll be much bigger in terms of like Black Coffee. He'll be bigger than him as a, how can I say it, as a product. Like Black Coffee
As a brand.
is into fashion, all that. The couple's is music. He's like, I'm into music. That's it.
What about
Yeah,
what
what
about
else
guys?
things next?
What about guys like Julian?
Julian.
Julian Gomez, by the way.
That guy's amazing. I literally said he's amazing.
I thought he was European. The first time I
Nah,
listened to
dude.
his music, I thought he was European.
Yeah, like he started a label, his own label now. I think it's what World Without Ends. Yeah.
Is at Jazz South African?
At Jazz.
Yeah.
Nah, he's not from here.
But they live here. He
No,
lives
he
here.
doesn't live here.
Didn't he? Ralph Gump
No,
lives
yeah,
here.
he moved down here.
Yeah.
Because his biggest fan base is in SA.
My dad loves Ralph Gump. I was playing the
Does
song and my dad was jamming. He maybe played like 2 or 3 times. Take Me to My Love. Do you remember that song?
Yeah, that was a solid track, man.
Who else do you think is coming up in the deep house game?
In the deep house game. Sure.
DJ Freya.
DJ Apprentice.
Nah, like there's a lot. House music is not. It's not like hip hop. Like hip hop, you get trap, and then I don't know what the other subgenres are.
Yeah.
But like house is so wide. Like it's literally. It depends on what you like.
But there's always like one house track that's like banging for the whole year. There's like Babes. Now she's global. That song was in Black Panther. So like now
Yeah,
she's
by the way, Babes Modumo and that Java guy in Saudi, they could win a Golden Globe
because of Black Panther.
because of the Black Panther soundtrack. If it wins the soundtrack, if they could
And
get a
it is
Grammy,
gonna
It
win
could
the
get a Grammy.
that's
soundtrack.
crazy.
Did I
It
see?
has to win the Grammy.
has
that's-
to.
yeah.
When it played in the movie, when they were like in the cave or whatever, my whole cinema went wild.
Still haven't watched.
My whole cinema went
That-
wild.
that's crazy. They have
Whoa,
to
hold
win.
up. Job just said he hasn't watched Black Panther.
Dude,
I don't know. I just don't want to watch it.
why?
I'm a guy. You know, what's your hand up, bro? I'm explaining why I haven't watched it. Like, I'm not trying to act like those cool guys or something's hyped up. Like, I won't do it now.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't like watching things while everyone's watching it. Just because I want to have my own experience. I'll listen to how you guys saw it and I'll see it like that.
Or it's like music
Not in my own
sometimes.
life, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even lie. Like all bias aside, it's genuinely worth the hype. As a superhero
Yeah.
movie,
Yeah, no, like I'll
it's a
genuinely
very
watch it.
good
I'll
movie.
watch it later on in the day. Like just not now, because
Fair
people are still talking.
And the soundtrack.
The
Is
soundtrack is, it has to win a Grammy and
The
a Golden Globe.
soundtrack by itself is amazing.
Yeah.
But you know what really pissed me off when Drake used, well, he used Superman,
Yeah.
and then he didn't even. Did he say featuring Black Coffee?
Some like
Yeah.
where you download it from will say Black Coffee.
I think Apple Music says black coffee.
So it doesn't say it's Drake's song.
No,
But didn't he also
it-
put Georgia on it?
Yeah,
He
no,
put
it's
Georgia.
okay. It says
Yeah.
featuring
Why did he
Georgia.
take Boosie off? That makes no sense to me.
Because
I
Georgia's a
love
snack.
Georgia.
No, Georgia Smith is awesome, but it's not her
Love
song.
her.
It's not her song.
Because you know Drake was trying to make moves, bro. You know he was trying to bag.
Now she's gonna
No,
blow
but
up.
literally, like,
She has kind of already.
Yeah.
Because her album was released.
That's
Have you
not
seen her
Drake.
interview? It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
Which one?
that
The
she did-
Softest voice on the planet.
the Beats one.
Yeah.
She's
Georgia
beautiful.
Smith,
Georgia
I'm
Smith.
marry you. I'm telling
Anyways.
you now.
No, she's 20 years old.
Yourself.
I know she's like a year
20
older
years
than
old.
me.
Yeah.
she's
Perfect.
older than you.
Perfect age.
Yeah.
Imagine having that much money at 20, dude.
But she's born out of it.
No ways.
Designer, bro.
Lil Pump.
Well, it's the same with like Justin Bieber when Justin
Having
Bieber
hits
was
like a skated.
17.
Little Pump, bro.
17 years old.
Dude, no,
One
that guy's got
2000.
too much money.
Wait, I have a question. Who's Little Tay?
The little Asian girl.
Oh,
Why
we
is she
just think about
famous?
this.
Why is she
I don't
famous?
Because of the
Yeah.
brother. The
Yeah.
brother.
Who's her brother?
The brother was like exploiting her, like exploiting her to make her do like all that
She's
stuff
not.
on social media. Like she's a child.
And then her older brother was like, okay, say this, like this, but like, yeah, I'm the youngest flicks of the century, I'm little tell, oh man.
Hey, don't do it.
So that's essentially it.
So
Yeah.
is she like making
Not
she's
anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah, the family was exposed. Yeah. So she's kind of back to being a normal kid again.
I just thought about something. I take back someone being bigger than Black Coffee. I literally just thought about it.
Who?
I'm like, Black Coffee is performing in Ibiza for 6 months straight, every Saturday.
Really?
Yeah, like he has his own stage, like own
Yeah.
party
He's a
for
resident.
6 months. And this guy has his own show on Apple Radio.
Mm.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, like
Ah.
during this
Yeah.
Ibiza thing, has
Yeah.
his own show on like Beat One thing. So I'm like, I take it back. Like there will be people big, but they won't reach where he is it, you know.
Then who do we think is next? To
In what?
who's gonna like branch
in
out
deep
that
house?
big? Well, not in
Just
music.
yes,
guys.
and
Who's gonna get that big from SA?
Lockenville.
Guys, I want Shikana to blow up. I'm the real
Shikana-
Shikana.
Shikana
I want Shikana to pop
Shikana,
on.
yeah.
Shikana,
that's a good
her
one.
album is amazing.
That's a
I
good one.
personally think if she got like different backing, like got backed by someone big.
Yeah, people need
Yeah.
her back on. She,
Yeah.
She needs to move labels, bro.
Yeah, she does.
Move to LA.
I don't know how people haven't backed her yet because she gave us Back to the Beach.
She did.
That's one of the
Oh
greatest
my
South
gosh,
She has
African-
that's
5 summers.
That is a track.
Like,
Debut
Back to the
album.
Beach, I was like, okay.
That's
But the rest, bro, I'm like, my word, I want to cry.
The album.
That song with Black Coffee, Your Eyes.
My guy.
It's a flipping good
Now,
song.
literally, that song gets me into my feels so hard. Like, I actually miss people I'd never had. I'll be like, I miss my girlfriend, and I'm like, I don't have one.
I don't know.
I'm like, damn, this song's amazing. Like, it's crazy.
I want Shane to blow up.
Shane
Like,
Eagle, yeah.
I want him to
That
blow up.
album is amazing.
Like,
That
Shane
album is
Eagle,
incredible.
in my eyes, the only way he can, like, go massive if someone internationally is like,
He has to sign a Dreamville. I
But
think
dude,
it'll
maybe
flourish.
Chance is the plug, bro.
Yeah.
Because his set at the Chance at the concert was so
It looked
good.
amazing from the
It was
pictures.
yeah, it was so good, dude.
Why was he first? I don't understand. I thought he was gonna like end.
Because you want the quality drop to
'Cause everyone was-
exaggerate Chance's
Yeah.
performance.
Because everyone after Shane was just like trap music, and it was just like a vibe. It was a
Shane Eagle-
dope vibe. And
no,
everything
like
that.
Shane Eagle is a rapper.
Right.
On the real. He's a rapper.
Lyricist.
Frank Casino.
Do you want him to blow up? I don't think.
I want him to
I don't. He'll get South African famous. I don't think he'll branch
Yeah.
out of SA. to
I
be-
personally think he can branch out of SA, but won't be big to America, if that makes sense.
He has
Because at
the-
the end of the day, everyone wants to be big
Yeah.
to America. I think elsewhere he could be big.
What about Casper?
Him, I personally, like, as rough as it's going to sound, I think he's close to hitting his ceiling.
Jobs, you're a hater, eh?
Nah, like,
Cass-
I'm not hating.
I don't.
not a-
I don't disagree.
I
don't
think he's
disagree.
close to hitting his
I
ceiling.
don't disagree.
I'm not a big fan of his music, but I think he can go
I
higher.
think he's achieved so much.
The thing, as
As a
artist,
South African artist, he's
as,
achieved
as an
so
artist,
much.
I think he's close to hitting the ceiling.
Why?
But as a businessman, I think he's going to blow up there, bro. Like, he's going to be like Jay-Z and Kanye. Like, I'll release album here and there. But the business side of music, I'll kill it. I think that's where he's going.
Yeah.
AKA as a rapper, he's still got a long way to go. Not like saying he's bad.
AKA is
No,
on,
I'm saying
he's
like,
on that Drake
Yeah, I'm
kind
saying,
of.
yeah, I was not saying like Drake. Like Drake, does anyone see a ceiling for him right now? No. Does anyone see a ceiling for AKA right now?
No.
No. Dude, AKA, dude, I love AKA, bro. That guy's amazing.
That album is amazing.
He's a good rapper.
Didn't he say this would be his last album? Or was he joking?
Yeah, it's his last album. That's what he said.
So why?
Nah, they always lie like that.
Yeah, and I said it's his last. Like he wants to focus on
Business.
up and coming
Oh, yeah.
artists, like to boost.
Oh yeah, he's got a label, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He left Ambitious or whatever it is.
Nah, he was
No, fifth
season.
Ivy season. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's fifth season. Yeah.
And what about Nasty?
Oh yeah, no, he can.
He's my age.
guy.
Yeah, Nasty's my age. I remember.
Yeah, he has like
He's my age, yeah.
at least like 15 years.
Brand ambassador for Mercedes.
He's lying. Is he
Yeah,
really?
that's
Wow, nice.
That's
He
the
has like
dream right
15
there.
years.
I don't know.
What left in his
He's got
career.
longevity.
He has
bro.
longevity. He can go 15 years.
Did you like that album? Bad Hair.
Yeah,
That was good, bro.
I think like broke the internet. It did, do it.
Yeah,
Disabled the internet.
Disabled the internet.
Wi-Fi
but
slow
dude,
now.
like Nasty, he's a guy in my eyes. He can make it anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Can I say something that's potentially? I think it's blatantly obvious, but
Yeah.
I don't think we speak about it enough. I think for people to really break out in South Africa, they have to hit that black market.
Yeah.
Like because of the sheer population of black people in
Yeah.
this country.
Mm.
Because I think about like a Matt Moore,
Yeah.
who's incredibly talented, really
Who?
nice guy.
Who?
Matt Moore, the singer, really talented, really good guy. I think if he, and I think within the white sphere, he's very
Yeah,
popular,
Yeah, he is.
very popular.
Yeah, bro, like white people love that Jane.
I think he hasn't like jettisoned his career because of
I'm pretty sure if
But
you
the
ask him,
music appeal.
I'm sure like he goes to your guys.
How can? Yeah, he does. But how
I'm
can
sure
he?
if you ask him if you're like, hey, are you happy where you're at in your career? He'll be like, yeah, hundreds, I love it.
Yeah.
He digs it. And he's also like not copped out. But what I was saying, he's gone overseas touring. He's touring Europe now.
Now I'm sure he's
Oh,
a guy like
nice.
where with him, like with house artists, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm glad I'm not famous, like too famous.
Mm.
But what I'll do, I'll target my
Yeah, he knows his target
my
market.
people. That's it. So
I
like
think-
when house DJs go overseas, they're gonna go to their people. That's it.
But also, when you're making a living doing what you love, I think it's quite. You probably are quite comfortable. Like
Yeah.
everything else from there is just a bonus. To be fair, it sounds like Jake Isaac. Like he really just likes that he is making a living making music.
Yeah.
Like he's European famous and like somewhat quite big in the UK and like it's starting to kind of branch out everywhere else. But like you can ask him and he's just like chilling. He's doing. Are we good to go? But yeah. Anyway, that's just what I'm thinking
Yeah.
about. That's why I worry about guys like Matt and Short Straw and all these guys. You know they'll be.
Doesn't
Who's Short
Daniel
Straw?
said that Gangs of
Is
Ballet
that a
broke
thing?
up.
Yeah.
They did break up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dan, the drummer. I don't know. Maybe he wanted something else. I can tell you a funny story.
What wrong?
No.
About
Gangs of ballet.
Who?
Gangs of ballet.
Say the word
I
again.
listen to
Don't worry, it's white people
Yeah.
music.
Is
It's
that
so
like
black.
it's like I know there's
It's
a
like-
big rock band from this.
Yeah.
yeah,
What's their
they're
name?
huge.
Yeah.
No, please
No.
don't. No, I honestly hate the Polytones, dude.
Yeah, but aren't they like
All the
big?
Polytone fans are mad
Why
at
did
you
they
now.
get so big? I don't understand why.
Dude,
they
I
blew up
hate
so
that.
big.
Nah,
I hate
there's-
that. The lead singer is what's his name? Khan, dude.
Khan. Oh no, what's
He
his name?
can't sing. Dude.
But they have that one track from like long ago
Khan Moby.
that was like killer.
Push me to the floor.
That is the one, bro.
I don't know what we are
What
talking
about guys like? What about people like Lyra? What do we think about like her career?
Oh yeah, she's
Bruh.
in the star as well.
Lyra tried to sell out, didn't pop.
I think so too. I think she,
Just Salah.
dude,
She
she
did.
tried to hit America big time.
She did.
She had a reality TV show and everything like Lyra hits
Moved
America or
there,
something. She
yeah.
moved there and then now she's back.
I
And
hate
she
when-
got
I hate when people
bodied.
move- I hate when they move to like America.
Besides
Just
Black
forget
Coffee, you know, him.
No, he said him obviously.
No, but he
I mean,
moved.
that
Because,
guy.
no, he moved because he had so many like tour dates there.
That's
it just
the
made
thing,
sense.
Like basically, like okay, bro, like
I can't do this
I've got
anymore.
literally 2 days in SA. Might as
Yeah.
well buy a house in America and live there.
Like
Come
it's just,
back
it's,
when I'm
it's
Black
convenient for
Coffee,
him. It's just convenient
Trevor
for him.
Trevor
Noah,
Noah.
all them, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what irritates
Shout out to
me?
Trev. Honestly,
Bruh.
Shout out to Trevor
Yeah, he's a
Noah.
legend.
That guy's amazing. Shout out to Trevor Noah.
What irritates me when he says apartheid in the Daily Show,
Says apartheid.
he has to say apartheid because Americans don't know what he's talking about. That
Yeah.
gets me, dude.
But like, I'm sure, like you'll do that there. And when there's a comedy show here, he says it properly. Like,
Hey, you'll roast it like these idiots make me say apartheid.
yeah, like, oh yeah, dog. Like
Like you're real.
You're an OG.
Even
bro.
though I know he loves
deserves
America
it.
more than he loves us. Yeah.
Nah, he
I
doesn't.
don't believe you, Jabs.
Next.
My guy.
don't
He hasn't changed his accent yet.
Dude, no one hates
No,
South
but the
Africa.
thing is, he's a master of accents. I feel like
Exactly,
he can
that's what I
switch
How
like
many
this.
accents does he do?
Either way,
I think he loves coming back here though.
Yeah,
Like this
obviously,
is
anyone
where
not coming back
You
home.
can
This is
never
where
forget
his
about
fan
South
base is.
But
Africa.
that guy's
best place on
having,
the
But
planet.
the
This is where his
bag
fan
though,
base is.
the
So
bag
everyone's
in the
speaking at once.
US.
This is ridiculous.
but that guy's having a time
Isn't it
of
worth
his
like 8 million or something?
Dude,
Is that
he
like a
got a-
penthouse
yeah.
apartment or
Penthouse
something?
for
Yo.
11 million.
Penthouse,
Wow.
Something like that.
Oh, I saw it on. It was on. I don't know why I was watching Carte Blanche, but it was on Carte Blanche. And I saw the whole thing. I was like, dude.
No, but that guy's literally having a time of his life, bro.
You know what made me angry? People were like, "Why are you buying a house when you could have given people that money?"
No,
for like
dude.
Where is he gonna live? At least let the man live, bro.
Bruh, I must be comfortable before I start blessing other people.
I think that's
I hate
crazy.
I hate when
I hate
people,
when people do that also.
when
But
South
they
Africans
also
make it-
driving their Mercedes, living in
Yeah.
Danefern with a massive
Exactly.
house and 5
I'm
kids
like,
that go to
"Ange,
Danefern.
I
You
hate
went
when-
on holiday
Peters
instead
or
of
something, yeah.
feeding some kids.
Yeah, I hate
They're
when
just a
people-
bunch of haters, dude.
when like South Africans make it, then everyone just gets angry at them. Like,
Yeah, like, hey, bro, like, you making money now, give some of it to us. Like,
Yeah.
my guy, I must
Make your own money.
like the story of that guy, the runner. I don't know, he got like a gold medal somewhere,
Yeah.
and then he was running, and people try to cut off his legs.
What the
Yes,
heck?
yes, I
That
hear about
is-
that. I heard about
is-
that.
What is this?
Which country is it?
Yeah,
It's
so-
bro.
It was yeah,
They
bro.
cut off his legs.
They
Try
tried
They
to.
tried to.
They,
They're
they
like,
cut to the bone and then they ran away.
Where was dude? Oh, how have I not
no,
heard
it
of
was a while ago. Yeah,
That's a
it
while
was.
ago.
It was. a
Nah,
while
but
ago.
dude, like, stuff like that, bro, like, I love
don't know why
sports,
they
bro.
make it.
And I love it when South Africans do big things.
Yeah.
in
Dude,
sport.
when Wade won that gold medal,
That's the thing, bro.
Yes,
Like, it's
it's-
like, you feel proud, like,
That was
God,
wild, dude.
Like, dude, you're the best.
That's
Then
what
you
we
come
see.
back home, people are like, yeah, but then they hate on him. You're like,
Like,
immediately.
what can you hate on Wade?
Custer like has
Custer-
gotten. Honestly, guys, we love her when she's winning, but then the moment like she's back to being a normal person again,
We're
like
like,
we
hey,
we,
bro,
we tune her and we hate her.
what's going
It's the
on?
most unfair thing. That's what's one thing I
Right,
hate
you
about South
see-
Africa.
Wade was put on blast
For?
because he got an Audi sponsorship, and people were like, "Where's Custer's sponsorship?" And
Oh my
they just
God.
attacked
No,
him.
for
Like, okay, on a real,
well, for real though, true.
cricket is something is going on.
It's full of trash.
Something is going
I
on.
don't watch
Literally, literally with the cricket awards, bro. There's people better, like who perform better in that season than Kagiso Rabada. Like, don't get me wrong, that guy is
He
a
won everything.
legend at bowling.
He won
But
everything.
there's certain awards, I'm like, I don't think he should have won that. But obviously, like, dude, like, I'm just a guy I'm just a fan of cricket. I'm not an expert to anything.
It's for the culture.
He's
But
the
literally-
black guy.
He literally swept up basically everything.
Best batsman.
He's the resident black guy.
Players player.
What did he
player of
win?
the
What
year.
did he win?
Dude, there's
He won
genuine-
player of the year,
There's a
players
cricket
player.
player of the year. Amla was there. De Villiers was there.
Faf was there.
Alga was there. And
Faf had
Faf.
good.
They gave it to him. I was like, bro, people who are making runs, like big runs, bro,
AB should have
breaking
won that.
records.
Yeah. AB should have won that. Yeah.
Like, dude, Kagiso Rabada that guy's got so much time in the game, bro. Like, that guy,
Yeah.
like, he's the best bowler in the world for a reason. But I mean, a guy like AB, I personally think he deserved, like, he's lost cricket.
I think that's why he left because of all the politics and stuff. Because that
It
retirement
out
was
of
so
nowhere,
shady.
dude.
It was so shady. Do you see
What
the?
happened?
So like he released like a statement saying that he's tired and whatever. He's done with international cricket, which is fine. And he's playing literally the best cricket of his whole life. Like I've never seen him play this well before. Probably like back in like 07. And then there was a video that came out, and it looked so scripted. It was like, it was so weird. It was like, oh my god. So then now people are saying that there has to be like some backstage stuff happening. And I think it started with like him, the captaincy going to Faf. I know he dropped it, but I think it was for a
I
reason.
personally think Faf is a great captain.
I think he's a great player. And
Like, I didn't think that captain, like, with AB, he's
Don't
a
hate me,
guy,
Tyron,
in my
please.
opinion, he must focus on being a batsman. Because when he's just focused on that, he rips the game. Like, he literally kills it. But also when he's online, when he's being captain, he plays with that thing, like, I can't go out. Like, I have to carry my boys. If I go out, it's the end.
This is a random question. Is his full name Faf?
no, it's Francois.
Francois.
That's one.
And also with AB de Villiers, his real name isn't AB de Villiers.
What is it?
Thanks,
It's
James.
Abraham.
Abram.
You're lying.
Abram.
It's AB.
Abram.
CDE Villiers.
But yeah, man, like this is like shady stuff happening in cricket. They say,
What about like just SA sports, like South African football?
my guy, that
South
Fun.
African
SA
football.
football has a long way.
Ruins my
a
life.
long way
Shout
to
out to
go.
Dude,
PSL.
every single time appears like Chiefs or Pirates loses like 6-0, The fans go on the pitch and they like ruin
dude,
the.
Dude, like,
I'm like,
you see
it's
the-
one game.
Did you
It's
see that
one
lady
game.
get bodied, dude?
Yeah.
I felt so bad. I actually got like a little bit sick. I was like, shit.
Yeah, bro, it's like that, like the Nedbank semi-final Free State Stars versus Chiefs. Just because Free State Stars won, people are like, nah. Chiefs fans are like, this is wrong.
I feel like South Africans don't know
It's
anything
rigged.
about football. Honestly.
I don't watch South African football.
Nah, dude, our lives.
sports.
Like, the only good thing about SA football is those goals.
Oh, they're from like,
ridiculous.
from like halfway and everything.
Like, yeah, dude, like Ronaldo's a good player.
That's why I watch the highlights.
But
SA goals. Wow.
Wee.
Wow.
They've seen the top 10. None of them are in the box. None of them. No.
Exactly, dude. It's
Top
a
10 goals, bro.
spectacular, dude.
No, but whenever like, I think we produce really good talent, but just from like the grassroots level, there's so much like politics. Like you need to know people to really break into the. And even if you do, I'm not saying you're not talented. There's very talented like under 17s and stuff. The moment you get to the first team, there's like no structure. It's like, okay, well, 11. That's you playing, and then go. There's no tactics.
Are you talking about like high school stuff?
Well, going into professional, yeah.
Like, I
I
can
just
say
think
the
From
best,
first division.
from first division, yeah.
like the best system that's run well is rugby.
Yeah.
Because from under 16 you can be playing for the Lions already. So already you in their system, they're checking you out like, oh yeah, this guy's wanna play. So that's why you never find rugby players like, nah, I was meant to get it, blah blah blah.
And I
Everyone's
think,
given a
and
fair
I think the
opportunity.
standards are just so high because of how good the team has been.
Yeah.
So when we do bad, like if we lose against Wales or whatever, like people are like tuning us. But I'm like, first of all, that was a young team, and
I don't care. I
like-
get salty. I'm like, my guy, it's Wales. Like if we lose against New Zealand, I still get touched. I'm like, man, we've beaten them many times.
it's
as
New Zealand,
honestly,
bro.
we have to.
Like, come on.
We need to dethrone New Zealand now.
New
It's
Zealand
time.
is New Zealand is
Nah,
a
dude.
powerhouse.
Their run has been great, but
There's
it
no
needs
ways
to-
of deterring. Have you seen how they play, bro? It's
Yeah.
literally like they get the ball, and it's like heaven.
Dude, it's
It's
rapid.
beautiful, like-
it flows so great.
It's literally like taking a tap, opening up a tap, putting in a glass. It flows so long. With us, it's like you know when they cut your water off and like you open the tap and there's no water, and then the water comes back.
and
You
it's
open the tap,
muddy.
And it's also a little bit brown.
Pow, pow.
It's a little bit brown too.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
basically South African rugby, bro. It's like that.
I need to start watching sports. Damn. I know nothing.
You're watching the World Cup, guys.
Yeah.
Of course, dude.
Shout out to
I'm
Nigeria.
back in Spain and Brazil on the real.
Nigeria, Brazil.
Dude, France need to do it for Africa.
France and Nigeria.
Yes.
All those black boys need to bring it
Bring
on.
back our boys.
None of them are French. Let's be honest. None of them are French. All their parents are from Congo or something. So please,
Only
France and
me.
Nigeria.
Yeah, but
France and Nigeria.
like,
Pogba is not a French name. Please.
like today I was watching rugby in New Zealand versus France, and some black guy, his name was like he's African. I'm like, I don't care what they say, this man is an African, bro. Like his hair, like my hair and his hair are the same. I looked at him, I'm like, that's my hair, bro. Like it's the same, dude. Like we're pretty close.
Hey, bro, opening game of the World Cup, Saudi Arabia's captain, a black guy called Osama. I was like,
No, I'm excited, guys.
Yeah.
Even yesterday, Portugal, Spain, 3-3.
That was amazing.
Ronaldo came up clutch with a hat trick. The man he's a big time player.
Shout
He's
out-
incredible.
Shout out to load shedding when it stopped when the second half came in. Shout out
Okay,
to load
but
shedding.
Shout out to
like,
those
It feels like 2010, but
Like seriously, like
Oh, just on the real, there won't be any more load
They-
shedding
they're striking,
for the
bro.
next couple of weeks. Just saying.
I heard there was.
Anymore.
oh, there's a timetable.
yeah, it's because they reopened wage negotiations, so they're like, okay, cool, we'll stop.
Now we'll
striking.
carry on
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because yesterday, like literally
Dude.
everyone had no power.
Guys, this whole area, black.
I'm not gonna lie,
Dude, it was like nationwide.
Black.
bro.
that's flipping effective.
Yeah, that's how you get people.
No.
Dude, I was sitting in the traffic
No,
looking
Why
on
is it?
Twitter.
It is. But
I'm so
I'm
like-
so angry. Like, why are you
We're gonna
tuning
strike.
us?
It's not even like the power goes out. Every single traffic light in this whole country was out, dude.
It took me an
You
hour
couldn't
and
go
a half to get to Amy's
Feels
house
like-
from my house.
It feels like
I thought
2010,
15.
bro.
but dude, but literally, how sketchy is it driving when there's no lights?
Dude, I get so
That's-
scared. Like, I want my gate to close quickly because I don't know it's gonna run
Like
in.
I was driving, and I was like, I feel like I'm going to get robbed.
Dude,
Like, is this too dark? Like, yes, my brights are on, but
It's just too dark.
Is this too dark? Like, this shouldn't be happening.
and it's also a free for all, dude. I was at William Nicol intersection, bro.
It's
no
mad.
one. There was no turns, bro. You just make your way through. You just
People
have to
just
go.
I
go
also
when
had
you
to
feel
cross that on my way to this worship night.
Bad.
I'm stressing. I'm already late for practice. Dude, there was no structure to that intersection. Everyone
Everyone was just going.
I was like, what?
What do you guys do when there's load shedding?
I just chill at home. I got a generator.
To personally, when there's no power, I think nothing works. Like even the taps. Dude, my whole life just shuts down. I'm like, wow.
What do I do now?
Just gotta sit.
Man, literally, bro, like I'll go pee, and then I'm like, damn it, I can't flush. Like, there's no power. And then it comes back, I'm like, oh yeah, never mind.
Oh yeah.
She just left it there. Sis, bro.
No!
So what she
Nah,
says
like,
now?
it happens
Yeah,
quickly.
it's
I'm
the
like,
way.
damn, I can flush. Like, the toilet doesn't work off power yet.
Would you rather have no water for 2 days
No.
or no power?
I've got a pool, bro. I'll bath in the pool.
On the real,
No, that's a
No, real
that's a
talk. Take away that.
Caucasian thing,
I will
right?
not live without water.
throwback
I'm
to
sorry.
Zim, we had no water and no power for pretty much half a year.
What?
Wow.
What did you do?
In our fancy mansion with all the French faucets, literally not a drop of water came out.
Wow.
We dug a borehole.
Okay.
Man, them jumped the fence and took the whole pump.
Yeah, shout out to Zim, guys.
That's him for you.
When
Shout
it
to Zim.
like, and then we got a well. People would come in and steal water from the well at night.
I mean,
Dude, it was wild.
if no one has, dude, I wouldn't
In the
even
morning?
be that mad.
Before school, go get a bucket of water out the well, put it on the fire, warm that up, and then you go take a bath. Then you head to school. That was life. Then my dad was like, "Nah, I'm not having this. I'm over this." Then I was like, "Cool, I'm
Going
moving
to
to
gym,
SA." But it's not even like we're moving to SA. He was just like, "I'm out." He left one man.
You have to establish a
It
foundation,
was
guys.
wild.
Was one of those things. I'm gonna go find a job in SA. I'll send money back every month.
Nah.
10 years
Literally.
later, you haven't seen it.
We were sat down. Yo, dad's going to work in SA. Shot. Man left. He was just gone.
How
He was
much?
like-
How long did it take
what?
for you guys to go to SA?
So he left
Come
in
to
like
SA.
June.
Yeah, here.
In December, me and my brother moved over. My sister wasn't a thing yet. And my mom stayed. And then she transferred from Microsoft Africa to South Africa. And then she came through.
Money moves.
Yeah.
Baller. Ladies, if you're listening,
My mom should be a role model.
it's like, okay, I was gonna put you on, but okay,
Ah.
boy.
I've done nothing though.
Just been living under a
I just been spending someone else's cash. Yeah. Guys, how do we feel about Trump getting a Nobel Peace Prize
Did he
for
seriously?
his efforts in?
The
No,
North Korea
people are saying he should
I don't
for
think so, no.
denuclearizing North Korea.
Man, let's not disrespect the Nobel Peace Prize winners.
But I mean, it is a great achievement, but
Korea.
a Nobel Peace Prize, dude. No.
What is the achievement? Then?
Trump fans are full of nonsense, honestly, yes. A man could sneeze and blow his nose. Oh, what a role model. What a man. No, screw Trump.
He's not conventional, but he gets things done.
Yeah. No, for real, like, I'll commend you on, like, doing it, but no.
What did
He
they
showed
do?
up
They
to a
just- they just
meeting.
shook hands.
He achieved nothing. He showed up to a
Yeah.
meeting. That's
It's
it.
not him. He's not doing it. It's his office. He
His
doesn't
team,
know
right?
anything
It's
about
not even.
politics. He's like a what is he?
But on the
Puppet.
real guys, like Trump, I dig him.
You dig it?
What?
Dude, can you just let me talk?
Right, Kanye West.
Kanye
Yo,
West.
Nah,
John
like,
West.
I like the idea of a businessman running a country.
Sure.
Just not him.
That's happening here. Cyril, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
like just not him. Like he's been able to run his business as well.
Not even. How many companies have gone bankrupt?
No.
Not even,
But
yeah.
I mean, bro, you can't be
Not
that
the
rich without
princess.
doing something, right?
Okay, yeah,
I
he's
mean,
done
his
some.
dad was a boiler though.
Yeah, wasn't
It's
it?
kind of
But the thing, he was
inevitable.
able to
Yeah.
keep it up, my guy.
He was.
Of course, dude.
No
You can keep it
disrespect.
up, dude. Jobs, watch. You'll keep up your parents' wealth, dude.
If
I
Kim
mean,
K
it will
can
happen.
keep a family business running, it obviously doesn't take
Kim
much.
K is more of a businesswoman than Trump
Okay,
is.
but nobody's keeping all the business
Did you see
running,
what she
my guy.
did?
Take it
with
easy,
the-
Jab.
Alice Johnson? She
Gotta
released-
use what God gives you.
Wait, did you see that video of that when she had a meeting with Trump? Did you see that?
Oh, Kim.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
actually.
then the reporter interviewed her afterwards. And
Oh, yeah.
It was like the moment she realized she got played or something. He asked her a really difficult question. And she was like,
Oh no,
she
she,
Yeah.
like
he
respond.
asked her,
He asked her,
isn't he using you?
like a ploy to
Yeah,
get people to
and she's
like
just
you.
chilling. Oh damn.
Oh, he really is.
Ah, Kim. But she made her whole family rich, guys. Like,
did.
real talk. Real talk.
One sex
And
tape.
Scott,
They
that
make
boyfriend.
me so angry. The Kardashians, like the way
I
they
respect their
speak.
grind.
Uh,
Jobs.
I like their grind, bro. 100%.
I like
They'll
watching
What is the
agree
grind?
with them.
Don't lie to me, Jobs. If you walk past the TV and you see it's on, you're interested. You're like, what's going on
Nah,
in here?
literally, dude, my sister watches. I'm like, okay, my guy. For real. Do you like what do you get out of watching them live their lives?
It's fascinating.
Nothing. It's fake.
I'm
It's
like,
all fake.
okay, firstly, I'm
It's all like scripted.
like they like their houses. There's no help. I've never seen a help. Like their houses are just clean. These people act like they're living normal lives. They're not, bro.
Yeah.
On a real fight, they will rock up to the house right now. There'll be a guy at the door like, hey, do you have an appointment to come here? Next. away, go out, cameras on them. When they go walk around the streets, there's no one. My guy, like
It is.
people are getting played.
Well, yeah, of course, but I mean, they're not
But how
really
lame would that
normal.
be in their show if they showed like 16 security guards and like all their helping
My
staff?
guy, I want to see real life things.
Jobs,
I want to
then
see
don't
how
watch
you
TV,
live
dude.
your life.
Don't watch your TV.
No, bro, that's why I watch The Flash.
What do you think about your boy?
Flash is so bad, Jobs. But I still also watch it. I can't not watch it.
My guy, this past season was the best.
Dude.
It was.
Oh, you know.
You're not putting on a
Yeah.
mic. Can you shut up?
You know, bro, come here and chat. Give us your opinion.
What about what do you think about your boy Travis and Kylie?
100% loved him.
You see
Nah,
the way he
you
holds the
mean
baby?
Jacques Webster,
Jacques
the
Webster's real name.
catfish of 2018.
How's your catfish?
His name is
What
not
kind
Travis
of-
Scott, bro.
What kind of black man name is Jacques?
Huh?
Shock.
What kind of trap star's name is Jacques?
He's not a sellout, bro. You say?
I didn't say he's a seller.
said a catfish.
I said he's a catfish.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on. You leave my boy alone. He's doing big things.
Whatever.
When's
it's not even his
Astroworld coming out?
baby.
When's Astro World coming
I
out?
don't know, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting. It's going to be the best trap album of this year.
Jacques is not popping
You
in
love
heat.
Travis Scott.
It's going to be the best. I can bet my house on it.
Your house.
Your
Yes,
dad's house.
my dad's
Your dad's house.
Your dad's
No, I
Audi.
personally think it's going to give it to me. I got a low key feeling.
Okay.
Wow.
What, the house?
So explain.
Alright, y'all. Any final thoughts on?
Now we done.
Oh damn. Yeah.
joking.
Damn.
Well, shout out to Amy for coming from
Yeah,
Stellenbosch
shout out,
just
yeah.
for this episode. Honestly, amazing. You know, I had to fly her out and all.
Thanks, Jobs. You saved me some dollars, dude.
Shout out, my guy. Anytime for you.
Real friends.
Real
friends.
friends. Yes.
Shout out to Jordy. He couldn't make it.
Shout out to Millie.
Shout out to Michaela. Yeah.
We could have had couples therapy over here. Eh?
Actually,
Michaela, and I know you're listening, so you should have come. You should have come.
And then shout out to Amy's friend. You know who you
Maxine.
Yeah.
Maxine Skippers.
And shout out
are.
to
That's
my,
her name. I never knew her name.
shout
hit
out
her
to
up
my
on
new
the
babe.
gram.
What,
Do
TV?
you want to bring this up on the podcast?
No, we're not.
I'll bring it up.
Wrap it up. I'm